we went to marriage counseling because there were things happening that just didn't make any sense to me. And through part of it, my daughter Christina came up and I flipped out in the room about he's more of a father to my daughter than my ex ever was. And I was so furious. And the counselor looked at me and said, I don't think you're over this. And she set me up with somebody else who did art with me. It was kind of unique thing. She gave me a heart, told me to pick out a color, and I picked a black pen and I wrote very furiously all the things that my ex-husband did to me and my children. And then she had me turn it over and or pick another heart. No, it was the same heart. Turn it over. Now I want you to pick out a color and I want you to write down exactly how you would feel if he would listen to you and if he would apologize for everything that he had done. And when I turned it over, I picked a pink marker and I wrote very slowly. And she said, did you see how you handled that? She said, now turn it over. I told you to write down everything that you felt the way that he treated you and your children. And you were writing furiously and filled the whole thing. She said, how do you feel? And I said, doggone good. Yeah. So that was one of the things that she had me do, but there was other things that in the counseling session with her. And then I at one time I had dated a psych major. He was a psych nurse. And he stood up and like literally threw it right in my face. Well, don't you know who I am? I'm Tim Hoffman. And guess what? You need to be thankful that I married you because I had my daughter Jenny at the time. I married you and I got you out of that situation. You need to be grateful to me because I'm this great guy. Do you understand? Nobody else did that for you but me.
Oh,
And I
wow.
was like,
That's like boom, boom, boom,
shit.
boom.
That's exactly how he was. He goes, you needed to put right in your face.
Yeah.
Exactly what he,
Yeah.
and I was like, wow. Yeah. That like wowed me. So little by little, things like that hitting me going, and then I got to the point one day where I just said, it just doesn't matter anymore. And what people think of me doesn't matter anymore. I just don't care. They don't know the whole story. They don't care to hear the whole story, but they really want to make me the bad guy for some reason. Gee, and it could be because he sat them down and told them a bunch of bullshit lies about me. So am I going to live that the rest of my life and give him the power? Or am I
Well,
going to take that power away from
yeah. And it can also be just that people don't want to give up the you that they knew before. Because knowing that you
Yeah.
healed means that there's something wrong with them. And so they want to hold you
Yes.
to where you were so that they can feel good about their little lives of not healing and not working on themselves. Right. And so that's what, yeah, that's also a trigger. Yeah.
And it's the only thing we can do is live our lives.
Yeah.
And people are only going to believe what they want to believe.
Yeah.
And the ones that really matter are going to look at them and go, wow, maybe it isn't the way I thought.